North London's Reds. Arsenal 2, Spurs 1. Let's go! Player ratings, get right into it. Now you see up. See, guys, I'm absolutely buzzing. What a performance! You know, North London's red, like I just said, and you know that just proved that it was the. You know, even how bad we've been this season, Spurs had nothing. We dominated from the first minute, bang, domination, yeah, and they didn't deserve to score at all. Because the fact was, their first goal and their only goal of the game was their first shot. They scored with their first shot in half an hour into the match. Before that, we was dominating. You know, Smith Rowe hit the bar. We had some good chances from Xhaka and all that. And then the fact that Son come off injured as well, I thought that was a massive game changer. Because, you know, obviously I don't wish anyone gets injured, but that was one of them where it's like, wow, what can you say about that? But yeah, guys, I'm buzzing. North London's red. It's always been red, and it always will be red. And the fact that their goal, for example, I have no idea how they scored. Like, they got the ball and then Eric Lamela, of all people, does a Rabona, goes in the bottom corner. What's our defence doing for that? But the thing is, this is the thing that we just had to do was, say if we went 1-0 down to not a Spurs, say if it was an Aston Villa, would we really, you know, come back and win 2-1? Let's be real, because when we went 1-0 down against Villa, we never came back. So, like, maybe it's Spurs, and listen, I hope this is what happens now. Like, if we go 1-0 down, we have to respond, and exactly the way we did against Spurs. It's a North London derby. Every single player on that pitch was just immense. Like, they knew what it meant, and that's what I said. I said that in my preview, you know. I said, I hope every single one of these players knows what this game means to us Arsenal fans and to the club. And I'm sure they did, because every single player out there, superb. Yeah, every single player. Smith Rowe's my man of the match. That's for sure. Smith Rowe definitely my man of the match. Thought he's absolutely class. We could have had about, you know, 3 to 4 man of the matches today. That's how good we really were. And yeah, obviously Martin Odegaard again scoring a goal, gets our equaliser, very important as well. Great movement for us, and obviously Martin Odegaard gets another goal. He's been really good. And yeah, we go 1-1 at half time, and that curse continues when whoever scores in the North London derby first. 27 years, I think. What's up with my voice? 27 years, I think, guys, of you know, them. Whoever scored first in the North London derby hasn't won. So that's crazy. And yeah, and then obviously Lacazette gets a penalty, 100% a penalty it was, and puts it away 2-1. I was buzzing. And then Eric Lamela, who scored their equaliser, gets sent off. Absolute, what a clown. Like, I was laughing. But this is what happened when they got sent off. As soon as he got sent off, Spurs started to attack off. So, like, I was like, what are you doing, Spurs? Like, we're 2-1 up. And they started to attack us, and obviously Harry Kane had a goal disallowed. They hit the post for a free kick, and I was like, oh my god, no, let's not bottle this now. But we didn't. We held on in the end. And yeah, obviously I just want to say big up to Arteta. I'm Arteta out. I'm still Arteta out. I'm remaining with that decision. Arteta has to go. Now, the fact that he's dropped Aubameyang for discipline reasons, whatever it was, which is something that we've got to question, because he didn't even, you know, get a chance to come on today. Apparently he was like late or something. He dropped Aubameyang, he dropped Pepe again, which I was so annoyed about. He played Smith Rowe and Odegaard again, I was annoyed about. But it worked, didn't it? We won the game, you know. You know, the way we set up was class, and that comes down to the manager at the end of the day. I'm on Arteta out, yeah, but spot on. You spot on with his tactics today. And yeah, so obviously I'm still on Arteta out, like I just said. But I will give the manager praise when it's due, because that's what happened when I did with Arsene Wenger. When I was on Wenger out, I gave praise when he did well. So at the end of the day, that's how we go. And what a performance, guys. Let's get into my player ratings. But yeah, I think that's all I can cover. Obviously, Spurs have always been in our shadow. Always in our shadow, mate. Never coming out, you know. Like, literally, you're smaller than us. We've won more trophies than you, you know. And we've dominated you today. Let's get my player ratings. My player ratings, there's something goal. Bernardo, I'm going to be giving him a 7 out of 10. Thought he was alright. I mean, the goal, could he have done better on? That's an argument, I'm not too sure. But yeah, Bernardo's going to get 7 out of 10. Most of these are going to be really high ratings, guys. This wasn't really a performance that I looked at and thought, yeah, you was shit. But yeah, at the end of the day, Leonard's going to get a 7. Moving on to the back four, Cedric Suarez, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was really good, really solid, trying to get forward, you know, really show some fight, defended really well. And yeah, Cedric's going to get a 8 from me. The two centre backs, I'm going to give them both 8s. Gabriel was class. He's obviously off the line from that header, which hit the post. And yeah, that was a great, pretty much saved us from losing 2 points there. And yeah, Gabriel's going to get an 8 out of 10. Same with David Luiz, he's going to get an 8 as well. I thought he didn't do a lot, but you know, he didn't really, you know, didn't do anything wrong as such because he defended well. So yeah, both centre backs I thought were really solid, both 8 out of 10. So there is going to be lots of 8 guys. So yeah, moving on to the left back, Kieran Tierney, 8 out of 10, class again. That first half, Dorothy, mate, was getting absolutely destroyed, roasted and everything from my left back, Kieran Tierney, yeah? Like, what a player. And I used to rate, you know, Dorothy when he plays for Wolves. I thought he's good, but he's come to Spurs and he's just shocking. I don't know, because he supports Arsenal, and that's why he played really, you know. But at the end of the day, Kieran Tierney absolutely bossed him. So yeah, Tierney's going to get an 8 out of 10, class again. This guy has to be captain, you know. The midfield, Thomas Partey. Now, the first half alone gets him at 8, but the second half, towards the end, he was giving foul after foul, really quite reckless, you know. And I get he's showing some of the fight, but he gave away that stupid free kick, which they nearly hit the post from. But I will be giving him an 8 out of 10 because I thought he done really well. However, just that little last bit was a bit, you know, bit shaky from him. But at the end of the day, I will be giving him an 8 out of 10. You can see how really good he really is. Granit Xhaka. He's going to get 7. I didn't notice him, and that's a good thing. But to be fair to him, when he did get the ball, he didn't do anything, you know, wrong. He got the ball and done what he had to do, you know. And he made some good challenges. So yeah, so 7 out of 10 for Granit Xhaka. Martin Odegaard straight away gets a 9. It was so important to get that equaliser, really vital for us. And yeah, really had another good game, 9 out of 10. He's again up there for my man of the match, but we're going to move on to Smith Rowe, who will be getting a 9 out of 10 and who will be getting my man of the match. I thought his class, you know, work rate was immense, absolutely superb. I should say, him, Saka will know what it means because they've, you know, grew up in England and they've been watching the Arsenal Tottenham, and he both of them showing how much it means with how they fight, you know, how they works and all that stuff. So yeah, Smith Rowe, man of the match, superb, and he deserves his goal, but it's so close, like that inch away from you know, going in. But yeah, Smith Rowe 9 out of 10. Bukayo Saka, he's gonna get a 7 out of 10. Now he did come off for was it Willian or Pepe? One of them. He could come off from Willian or Pepe, which I thought was the right decision because, listen, he didn't do a lot in attacking sense, but he did really work hard. So I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 for that reason. But yeah, it was a good game from him. And the fact that he did come off quite early as well. Lacazette, he's getting a 9 out of 10. Scored our winner. But apart from that, he wasn't really. I thought he had a really good performance, but he wasn't really involved. And when he did get involved, he done really well. Like he held up the ball really well, and that's what he does best. So Lacazette 9 out of 10 got us the goal. The subs, Pepe 3, Willian 3. Nelly, I'm not gonna mark. He came on for like the last minute. Arteta, here we go. Mikel Arteta is gonna get a 10 out of 10. That is right. I've said it here first. 10 out of 10. Now, let me tell you why it's 10 out of 10. Yeah. Right, first of all, and clip this, but I know no idiot will because they all, you know, they don't want them to suit their agenda that I'm Arteta out. But at the end of the day, yeah, Arteta out for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm giving him praise here because what he's did with, it's North London Derby #1. It's one of our biggest games of the season, And, you know, the way how we went 1-0 down to bring it back to 2-1 is class. So, yeah, for that reason alone, he score high. Number 2, I was not happy with the lineup at all. Like I said, I was annoyed that Smith Rowe, Odegaard was starting, but ultimately it was the right decision. His tactics were spot on today, yeah. The way how he set up was just high press, and we knew that this was going to pop the bus, and what Jose Mourinho did. So yeah, listen, fair play to Mikel Arteta. He's getting a 10 out of 10, and this is the first ever time I gave Mikel Arteta a first 10 since we're not Arteta out. At the end of the day, I'm still Arteta out. No one can change that for me because it is my opinion. I still believe that he's out of his depth, and I still will continue to believe that because I saw something funny enough, against Spurs at White Hart Lane when we got battered 2-0, and then since then it went downhill in my opinion. However, I will give the manager praise and credit where credit's due. You know, even though I'm Arteta out, I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing, yeah. But big up Arteta, big up every single Arsenal player today, big up the club and everything like that, because we just absolutely dominated Spurs. That's what fuck Spurs, yeah. This will get, you know, probably taken down because I'm 14-year-old, I'm swearing, but yeah, get out of here, Spurs. You'll never be bigger than us. Arsenal Football Club. Look at that, yeah. What a performance. Let's go.